Hey everybody, it's Kinger here with another Kinger Quick Tip. As promised, we were going to go live at one of our platinum sponsors. We're at the club here in Elmhurst, the best darn bar in the city. You want to watch any of your NCAA games, you got about 25 TVs to look at. You can get True TV, TNT, TBS, PBS, anyone you want, but you're going to have 8 games going on. You're going to be able to watch them all right here. A couple other things. If you're unable to make it to the club or the Bops in Harvard, you can watch all the games online on CBS Sportsline. A little tip for you. Duke your IT guy at work tomorrow, $20. He'll go through the firewall. You'll be able to watch every game you want. There's a boss button they're going to let you hit. It'll go right back to an Excel spreadsheet. They're going to think you're working. It's very important this time of year to be able to go incognito on a lot of the picks, be able to watch all this stuff on TV. Kinger's going to walk you through the whole thing. But let's get down to business, folks. Let's talk about some of the brackets we got going here. We're going to talk about the South region first. I told you the other day how much I love Virginia. I have them going all the way to the Final Four. They're going to play the winner of the Creighton-Kansas State game. Love Bruce Weber, but I got to give the edge to Creighton on that. Kentucky will go by Davidson. Arizona has the best player in the tournament, Mr. Ayton. Sean Miller's in a lot of trouble, paid $100,000 to try and coerce him to come to the school. He made one mistake. He should have added a 0 to it and gave him $1 million. The guy's that good. He's a fantastic ball player. Arizona keeps rolling. They're going to give Virginia all they can handle to this game up here. Arizona plays Buffalo. Buffalo I have a soft spot for them. My college coach, Jim Weitzel, is now an assistant at Buffalo. I wish the Bills weren't playing Arizona. I hope they upset them, but I don't know if Coach Weitzel can bring them to it. But best of luck to the Bills. Moving down, Miami and Loyola Chicago. Loyola Chicago is my big underdog that's going to go their Cinderella story. They're going to win at least 2 games in the tournament. Cameron Krutwig from Jacobs High School in Illinois. They have the Player of the Year in Missouri Valley and the Freshman of the Year in Missouri Valley. Porter Moser has the guys playing. They're going to upset Miami. Tennessee is a tough ball club. Tennessee played the Purdue Boilermakers this year. Said they were scared of one team, and that was Tennessee. Purdue is tough. Tennessee is very tough. Rick Barnes is a great coach. I look for Tennessee to probably go through. The winner of that game between them and Loyola has a really good chance of going to the Final 8, possibly the Final 4 against Virginia, but doubtful. I'll take Texas. Shaka Smart. We'll get it together. Cincy, I think, is the most overrated 2 seed in the tournament. Might win a game or 2, but they're not going to go much further. Moving down to the West, Xavier's the weakest #1 seed. However, they're playing a playing game against a 16, they'll win. Michael Porter Jr. at Mizzou is an awfully good player. I think Mizzou is going to probably show some people who's boss this year, especially with Conzo Martin, the coach. Ohio State's going to be one and done. They're not going to make it. I like the Jackrabbits from South Dakota State. I can see them upsetting Ohio State in the first round. I miss that motto. Going down a little further, Gonzaga, the Zags should have no problem with Greensboro. Houston should have no problem with San Diego State. Michigan, I have going to my Final Four, folks. They're playing hot. They're a good team. Jim Boeheim's a great coach. They should be going to the Final Four. Not Boeheim. Texas A&M and Providence. Little fun fact for you on Providence. I like their coach. He suffers from alopecia, and so does my daughter. I have a soft spot for him. If you're watching Providence, Ed Cooley, you'll focus on his hair. He's missing half of it. It's weird. Good guy. I hope Providence wins. UNC is a very good team. I have them going very far, but Michigan will go to the Final Four. Up here, Villanova, obviously, Jalen Brunson and crew, and Jay Wright's a great coach. They'll be going to the next round easily. Bama's on a roll. Virginia Tech, I love Buzz Williams. They're going to be okay going forward. I'll take Virginia Tech. Murray State and West Virginia, I hate Bob Huggins, so I hope he loses. Wichita State and Marshall. Wichita State's coach is named Marshall. That's a coincidence. I'll take Wichita State losing to Marshall. I don't like Greg Marshall. Florida, irrelevant. Southeast Conference says they were great this year. They're okay. They might win a game, but that's about it. Texas Tech, I can see them going through first round. Winner of this is a very weak portion of the bracket right here. I'll take Texas Tech. Butler will win with LaVall Jordan, a very good coach. Purdue is very tough. Man, Pater. I have Purdue going to the Final Four out of this. I'm not a Big Ten guy all the time, but Purdue's got a very good inside-outside game. Matt Painter's a class dude. They'll do a good job. Kansas, I don't like Bill Self, but they'll win the first game. Seton Hall, North Carolina State. I'll take North Carolina State. They've gone through the rigors of a tough ACC league. Clemson and New Mexico State. Brad Bromwell is a very good coach at Clemson. New Mexico State's coach. Shout out to Loras College. Chris Jans went to Loras College in Dubuque. He's hit a girl in the butt he got thrown out of Bowling Green, and now he landed on his feet at New Mexico State. They should be okay. But I'll take Clemson. I like Bromwell. Auburn and Charleston. Charleston will at least win this game. Will possibly win the next game. Bruce Pearl's an idiot. I can't stand him. I hope he loses. TCU. Jamie Dixon is now at TCU. They're going to probably end up playing Syracuse. I'll take Syracuse to win the first game out of there. Michigan State I have going to the Final Four as well. 3 Big Ten teams in the Final Four. Michigan State will beat Bucknell. They're playing okay this time of year. Izzo's a great coach. He has a lot to prove this year, given all the off-court problems they've had. Rhode Island, Oklahoma. Oklahoma has Trae Young, fantastic guard, second or third best player in the tournament outside of my big guy from Arizona. I'll take Oklahoma to win that first game against Danny Hurley. Danny Hurley could end up playing Bobby Hurley in a brothers matchup in the second, I believe in the round of 16. You have a better chance of seeing God than seeing that happen, but it could. Finally, Duke. Duke will win this, probably win the next round, but they will go down. They will go down to Michigan State. So your Final Four: Virginia, Michigan, Purdue, and Michigan State. And I have Michigan State going up against Virginia in the finals. Tony Bennett's going to bring it home for Dick Bennett in the state of Wisconsin and the state of Virginia. Folks, that's all I have. Stick around. Again, visit the club, visit the Bobson Harvard. Fill out your King or Quick Tip sheets. We have valuable merchandise coming. Guys, everybody, thanks for taking the time to watch this. Play it safe and enjoy the tournament.